Hey, Shesk, how's it going? Hey, Shesk, how's it going? Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? We'll get started pretty soon in a few minutes. Just making sure I have everything started. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? We'll get started pretty soon in a few minutes. Just making sure I have everything. Hey, Rich is here. How you doing, Rich? Hey, Rich is here. How you doing, Rich? Oh, thanks, Rich. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you had a chance to check that out. Okay, it seems like everything's working. Let me turn down the sound on my end. Oh yeah, you mean on the channel or on the website? On the website, yeah, there are some videos in the intermediate section or something like that. I'm not don't remember exactly where it is off the top of my head. So, hello to anybody who is joining us. Just getting set up here. I'm going to get started pretty soon in another minute or so. I don't really have anything planned tonight. We're just kind of gonna hang out tonight. That's why the video description says hangout, since that's what we're going to do. So just answer some general questions about what's going on. I might teach something if you have any quick requests, and we'll go from there. So I'm doing very well this evening. How is everybody doing? Is everybody, well, if you live in the States, maybe you'll be getting ready or have some kind of plans for the 4th of July. I don't really, but I don't know, probably going to be hanging out with family and things like that. So, how is everybody doing? Let me get some things. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't able to prepare anything to play. I'll play whatever if you would like. Yeah, I can play. What am I playing? I really don't know. I really didn't have enough time to prepare a big thing for this one. This was kind of like a one for me to relax on anyway. So if you have a suggestion, I can look that up and play it. Hello, Lapis Lazuli is here. Amongst Kevin is here. I think Kevin and Lapis Lazuli are both new. Hello and welcome to the live stream. So yeah, if there's something you want me to play, whether it's related to Independence Day or not, I can try to play it. It's nothing too complicated. I can't play a some kind of Beethoven sonata right off the bat. So we'll see where it goes from there. Let's see. All right, let me get the pen for the tablet, and I'll be right back. Hey, Tobiam, nice to meet you. Play some video game music. I guess I could. Do you have any kind of suggestion? Make sure everything is good to go here. There's a website I really liked for sheet music. Now, it does cost money. I forget how much it costs. It's pretty cheap, though, because I paid for like a whole year up front. But it's called musescore.com. I think some of the stuff you can get for free on here, but this is where I get a lot of the sheet music. Since it's, I can get most things. There are obviously some things I am unable to get, but let me do that. Let's see. So how's everybody doing? It looks like we have about 9 people here. Feel free to say hello if you're joining us for the first time. Glad you could make it out to the live stream. Tonight we're just kind of hanging out, kind of relaxing. I usually teach a lesson during the live stream. But today I'll probably teach something. You know, you'll probably learn something throughout the live stream. But today is more of a laid back one before we go on break here for not a couple of weeks, but like a week, like 10 days or so that we'll be meeting again. Okay, let me take a look. Lost Woods, Zelda. So while I'm typing this in, I want everybody to know that I released a video today about augmented chords. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen it, go check it out once the live stream is over or throughout the week, and let me know what you think. Trying to introduce the video, but get like right to the content portion without rambling too much during the video. So you'll see more of those in the coming weeks, but it's still comprehensive enough as well. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Piano, and then one instrument. I think it's Saria's song, isn't it? I don't know though. Let's see. Yeah, that is the right one, but let me make sure. Download PDF. Hello, Sam. Hello from Singapore. Hello from the United States. Glad to have you with us in our live stream today. Yeah, Shess, did you record yourself? That's an interesting question. Moonlight's second movement, I know how to play the first movement, and the problem with the Moonlight, actually, I'm probably going to get, YouTube is probably going to flag the video anyway, because I'm playing some kind of, I don't know, the video game music doesn't seem to set off the thing as much, the copyright claim thing, but when I did the Moonlight Sonata before, it flagged the video. It's not like a huge problem, they won't like take down my channel, but I can't monetize the video at all, and that's okay. Like, I don't mind doing that for a few videos, but I don't want to do it for like every one. But it's not that big of a deal, and I could always cut that part out. So I could play the first movement for you, but I'm not sure if I know the second one, because like I said, that's more of a complicated piece. I have played the second movement, I think, years and years ago when I was in college, but it's been a long time. I basically don't remember much of it at all. But I'm going to play Lost Woods, a great Independence Day song for us from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Maybe, I'll just kind of give some tips before we go through here. Let's see. Oh, Lapis Lazuli had a message but took it back. That's okay. Okay, let me make sure real quick. Oh, that's right, Chesk. You did have a ton of stuff going on. Okay, it looks like I am in the proper... I'm going to make sure the cameras are all set up and everything. If anything looks out of place, let me know. But, I'll just try to think up of a mini lesson on how to do this as well. Okay, so in this lesson, we're going to talk about, just some things right off the bat that I'm going to looking at this song for the first time. I've never played this song before. I'm going to sight read it. And I'm just going to give you some tips on how to do that. So the first thing I'm going to look at is, do we have any sharps or flats? And luckily, no. That does make sight reading a whole lot easier when you're playing all of the white keys, or you're not, altering any of the keys in any way. Looking through the song also, I'm looking for sharps or flats that do not fit the key signature. And I only see one at the very end. So I'm just going to kind of take note on where that note is. And, I'm going to look at things like the speed, even though I'm probably going to go slower than it's supposed to go. I'm going to play it a few times before I really get the hang of it. And then I'm looking for things also like slurs. I see some, like, in the fifth measure, fourth and fifth measure, I'm going to slur the D and the B together. And that just kind of helps form the melody. I'm looking for ties and things like that. So I think I have everything covered here, since luckily this is a, shorter of a piece. So for you might want to do it hands separate first and then put it hands together. But I'm just going to try to sight read this off the bat. So the first playthrough, I'm going to go slower than I would normally, and then, I'll see if I can speed it up from there. I'm doing pretty well so far. If I was having trouble, I'd have to slow it down, but we're going to continue. And then on to the last line. And then what you do is the song would loop, being a video game song, as a lot of them do, and then you would play it over and over again until you have completed the Lost Woods, or the Forest Temple. Alright, so let me try to play it faster. Let me see if I can get the whole thing in one. It's going to be a little hard to see, but let me take a look. So I was able to handle it at that speed, meaning I can go a little bit faster. That went okay. I had a little trouble on the third line, so I'm going to play just that line again. Let me start that again. Let me try it again. I think I pretty much have it, so let me try it one more time. Not bad. I would say I could play it a few more times, polish it up from there. So just remember, just kind of a recap. Say I'm learning the song for the very first time. I don't know anything about it. Only for things like, one thing I did not mention actually was time signature, but it's a pretty simple one, so no big deal there. You're looking for key signature. What sharps or flats do we have? Do we have any sharps or flats? You know, in the middle of the song, those are called accidentals, by the way. What kind of articulations do we have? Meaning, what notes are staccato? What notes are legato? You know, they have those arching lines, those slur lines over them. And then look for, like, things that look strange, maybe ties, rhythmic things, and things like that. And then you want to go through and you want to play it, obviously, the first few times, especially if you're a beginner, you'll have to play the first bunch of times very slow, and then each time get a little bit faster. And then the last point is to go over any of the trouble areas again. So there you go. I worked in a little bit of a lesson into this one. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, everybody. Let's see. But this is in 2/4. Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. The difference between 4/4 and 2/4 is that 4/4 will have one strong beat. See there. You may not know this, and I'll probably do a lesson on this at some point, but when you're counting, like 4/4, 4/4 has a natural strong beat on beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That makes sense. But it also has a secondary strong beat, which isn't quite as strong. You can call that a medium accented beat. You know, you have strong, and then the second one's always weak in 4/4. Third one's strong, the fourth one's weak. The third one's like medium strong, the fourth one's weak. So the difference really between 4/4 and 2/4 really isn't a whole lot, but it only makes a difference because the first note of each measure in 2/4 is the strong beat. So therefore, that would make, if you converted that to 4/4, beats 1 and 3 would be the same in terms of how loud or how strong those accented beats are. But like I said, I'll explain that again in another lesson. But thank you, everybody. Yeah, I did my best on sight reading it. Third movement, somebody just asked me if I could do the second movement. I cannot do that one. I've never played the third movement. I played the second one a long time ago. I can play some sort of Beethoven song for you tonight, but it'll probably have to be like the first movement of the Moonlight Sonata, and I probably will have to leave it out of the recording, but that's okay. So I can do the first one later on. Oh, hello from Korea. Yes, hello everybody. Hello Lapis Lazuli. Great to have some new, names here tonight. Ibrahim. No, I've seen you before. I've either seen you in the comments, at least I think so, or in the stream itself. Toby, thank you. Oh, yes, Ibrahim. I will play on a keyboard to learn everything. Okay. Is there more to your question? Is it good to learn, or do I really need a piano? Oh, good question. I understand. So you are asking like whether you can learn entirely on a keyboard, or you really need a piano to play. If you can find a piano somehow, and you can afford one, I would get a piano. But there are some drawbacks to that. So the thing about pianos is they need to be tuned. They can have different mechanical problems. You need somebody to come in and fix it. Maybe every couple of years, and then you need it tuned every, few months. The benefits to a keyboard is if it's not a great keyboard, then it will not feel the same as a piano, like if you get a cheap keyboard. But if you get something called weighted keys, then those will feel a lot more like a real piano. And if you can get at least a 76 key keyboard, but if you could get a full 88 key keyboard with weighted keys, I think you'd be pretty good. That would be pretty close to a real piano. If you really want something really fancy, you can get weighted keys that are graded, meaning that they're like a little bit, they feel different at different parts of the piano, like a real piano would. So a real piano, for judging by purely sound, is the way you want to go, and the way the keys feel. But like I said, there's some drawbacks to that. They cost a lot of money. You need them serviced every so often. A keyboard shouldn't really need that much. I've had this keyboard for about 12 years. Knock on the keyboard. I haven't had any trouble with it really much at all. That wasn't my own error. Yeah, I think keyboard's probably the way to go in terms of practicality, and you can get very good on a keyboard. But if you're trying to become a concert level pianist and you're going to be playing on real pianos, at some point you want to get a real piano. But certainly you can learn, the beginner stuff to maybe an intermediate on a keyboard. You can even become an advanced player on a piano, but you know what I mean. Like if you're going to be playing piano concert halls, you need a piano. But chances are you're just kind of wanting to learn, the first steps, or into, and maybe into the beginning of the more advanced stuff. And that the keyboard can certainly help you out with that. Okay, Rich says, I first heard Moonlight Sonata in Resident Evil 1. Yes, that is where a lot of people have heard it. Oh, you're very welcome. Glad I could answer that question for you. Anybody else have any questions? Do you have any more songs I can learn in a couple of minutes? The Beethoven ones are great, but the problem with those, like I said, they're too complicated for me to kind of sight read and then get them together. like I said, I didn't want to. I just didn't have the time to put together a full program for you tonight, like a full hour. That would be, believe it or not, it takes about unless they were all really really easy songs. If they're on the level songs I do, it would take me probably 80 hours to prepare for like a 1 hour concert. Seriously, it takes a long time. So I'm just gonna kind of take some requests. If they're simpler on the simpler song side, I can find them and play them for you tonight. Did you ever look at and learn? I didn't learn any of the Amiga tracks. I looked at them though. I looked at a lot of the Amiga stuff you showed me, and I listened to it again like maybe a month ago, because I think it was like a few months ago that we had talked about it. But I didn't learn any of them on the piano. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. Legend of, I'm probably going to butcher Fair Kale. Yeah, that one is a really good one, Rich. Aquatic Ambience from Donkey Kong Country is a beautiful song. I'm gonna see if I can find Shesk's song here. I just have not had the time to look up anything. But let's take a look here now. Let's see how magical this website is, if it knows like the really more obscure stuff. FAE GHAIL. Well, the first one is All of Me by John Legend. That doesn't sound right to me. And then the rest are Legend of Zelda. Am I like stuck in Legend of Zelda somewhere? Well, oh, because it's Legend of. So yes, MuseScore does not know of that one. But I don't know. Let's see. Hmm. Interesting. Come on. Oh. Okay, we're gonna copy, and then I am going to Control V this thing. So I'm gonna look for it on Google really quick if I can't find it there. Then we are not in good shape. Okay, any questions from anybody? There's a fly in here, gotta love those. Okay, under sheet music, all I see is pictures of the game itself, which is a bad sign. Yeah, Legend of Zelda again. Okay, couldn't find that one, unfortunately. Alright, what other, I could try to find the Aquatic Ambience. They probably do have that one. Okay, let's see. Let's see if they have it for piano. Hopefully they do. Oh, it's like a full band arrangement, huh? So big that it can't be seen. Um, yeah, that looks like I can't play it since it's like a band thing, so it doesn't look like they have that one, at least in a regular piano sheet that I can play, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's why, because it's. No, go away. That is not what I want. Back. I think I understand why. I think I had percussion selected and piano. Oh no. They don't even have. Oh! Maybe. Maybe. Oh, look at the piano part. It's all up in the flute, right? So it's like, let's see. Oh wait, that's what it is. And then so if you notice, by the second line, I found this pattern a little bit hard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it really slow until I get the pattern down. And then, let's see. This really isn't meant for just piano, but I can kind of figure it out. Oh, that's supposed to cross. Okay. And then with the left hand. Interesting. See what else it does. Okay, here we go. And then, oh, it does this again. Kind of tough. Let's see. And then, oh man. Alright, I'm going to skip the rest of it because it's like kind of split up between the flute and the piano, and it looks really confusing from there. But that's what I tried to do. Yeah, no problem. Alright, looks like we're down to 3 people, which is alright. Okay. It's on Google? Is it? Oh, this is like almost exactly what I just played. Because that's what I did, is I took the bass note and then that one. But very cool. Very nice. Alright, I'm not going to play the whole thing. It looks like it gets pretty complicated later on. Still here. Alright, Toby's still here. Awesome. Alright, great to have. I hate 16th notes, he says. Oh no. Why would you hate 16th notes? Because they play too fast? I agree. They can be kind of tricky indeed. Alright, any other questions or anything you want me to play? I guess I could play some sort of 4th of July song, but I don't know like what I could do that I haven't done already. I could obviously do... Yeah, I already did all these during the stream, though, didn't I? Star Spangled Banner. Bum ba dum bum bum ba. I already did that one. So try to think of a 4th of July one I haven't done yet, and I'll try to play that one. Oh no, go away, alto sax. Fresh Prince Summertime. Am I reading that right? That's it, but I don't think. No, that's not it. One Summer's Day is a good song, though. Summertime. I know that's the real one, DJ Jazzy Jeff. Oh, yeah, I know this one. Summertime. And my video is probably flagged, but hey, what are you going to do? Alright. That'd be awesome if they had a solo piano one, but doesn't look like it does today. Play a... Oh, Baby Snaps is here. Play a Chopin piece. I don't know. Let's see. I haven't played any Chopin in a long time, but let's see. I can try to play the Nocturne in E flat. It's been a while, but hey, why not? Let's see. I don't really like this version of it. It's really confusing. Let me take a look. Let's see. Well, I don't think I really have a choice. So we're going to go with this one. Which was... No. I really do not like this version at all. It's way different. I don't even know where I am. Here we go. There we go. That's as far as I'm going with that one because that one's pretty complicated. I'd have to have time to practice that one. Okay, what does it mean? What does it mean when a song has that next to it? Oh, like E flat major. So what that tells you is it says like E flat major, G major, F major, or minor, or something like that. it really is telling you, in a way, what notes. First of all, it's telling you what like the beginning and end notes are. So if you're in a piece with E flat major, most of the time, well, if for this one it's the one it's the note all the way at the bottom, that you're gonna have an E flat somewhere right in the beginning. So it kind of tells you that. It's a little more complicated than that, but I'm gonna keep it very simple. And it also tells you what notes are sharp or flat. So you notice it says nocturne in E flat major. Well, if you look in the beginning, there are 3 flats. So those 3 flats, if you had notes on those flats, it would be B, E, or A. Those tell you, the key of E flat major, which are all the notes that exist within the key. So it's basically telling you what notes exist in that song. Oh, thank you, Baby Snaps. Well, I tried my best. I wanted to play the entire thing, but that's like as far as I could go. Because, like I said, this version's way different than the version I know, and it's been a while, so I'd have to practice that one for you. All right. Hardest piece I've ever played is probably a Haydn sonata for my what is it called? Senior recital in college. I went to Westchester University. And I don't remember it today. I probably have to read up on it to remember everything. It was really long. It was like 20 some pages or something like that. All right. You're very welcome, Toby. Any time. Okay, let's see. Fairies something. Let's see. All right, looking up Szeszk's piece, Fairies Air. Is that how you say that? And Death Waltz sheet music. Okay. Oh, you're trying to get me to do this unplayable waltz thing. How dare you? So, for anybody who doesn't know, what Szeszk is talking about, which I'm not going to play, ever. I'm just kidding, Szeszk. Is this thing, and it's like not even, it's like a joke. I don't even think it's a real song. There. Perfect. I don't know. I couldn't play this for the life of me. Some of the things I don't understand, like there's a 3/8 measure where you have a dotted half 16th note with a flat on it with 6 P's in it, and oh man, never playing it. So if I played this song, this would be the hardest song I've ever played. Okay, is it a black MIDI, Szeszk? Yeah, I could probably find a. Has anybody ever played this? I don't even know if it's a real thing. Here we go. Oh, I can't play these because if I play these, my thing will definitely get flagged. I can't play the song. Sorry, everybody. Some things just can't be done due to copyright laws. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that means either, Baby Snaps. Are you talking about having a MIDI for the Fairies Air and Death Waltz? I can see why it's called a Death Waltz for sure. It depends, Rich. I can try it and see what what claims get struck against. Well, it's not against my account because to do that you have to do something really bad. But it depends. I can't predict what they'll do. When we did the Mozart thing, I already said this a few weeks ago, where I was talking about like Baroque music. I played a couple of those videos, and those got flagged. that video like a bunch of times because I played all those recordings. So I really don't know. I'm probably only gonna take another request or two anyway. Unfortunately, I'm super tired, so I don't know. I don't know if my brain can hold out, but thank you everybody for coming. We'll still keep going on for a little while, but I'm still glad we had the stream tonight. Okay, any other requests for tonight? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, Rich says, can you go over broken chord fingering? Yeah, I'm going to do a real video on this at some point, but I can show you for tonight. And then I'll make another video to like kind of review. I think there's a video coming about arpeggios, maybe? I'm not sure. But anyway, so if you're doing root position like C major, for example, you're playing a broken chord, you're gonna use 1 3 5. And even if you're doing multiple octaves, 1 3 5 1 3 5 1 3 5 1 3 5, and then the opposite coming down. There you go. The left hand, same thing. Except it's in reverse. 5 3 1 5 3 1. Then you get the idea, right? Same thing with like a lot of the flat ones. You're gonna use 1 3 5. I think all of them in root position. I can't think of one that I wouldn't use 1 3 5 for. So 1 3 5 is your friend, or 5 3 1. Oh wait, you know what? Strangely, never mind. If I was doing, well, you can do 1 3 5. That works fine. But if you want to do it more fluidly, like the professional way, I would actually use 1 2 3 and then reset. Like as soon as you hit this G here with 3, you want to tuck underneath and kind of pivot to hit the next one with 1, and then you go 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 is what I would use there. And then the alternate one for the left hand, if you want to play them really smoothly, I would do 5 3 2 1 and then pivot over to hit 3 2 1 3 2 1 3 2 1. So again, first one's 5, and that's 3 2 1 3 2 1 3 2 1. And then the other way, 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 5. And then that goes for most of these. Like with the right hand, with this one, I would do 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So it's all 1 2 3 with your right hand. Scratch what I said before. I mean, you can do it the other way. I said that before, but that's a little bit more rudimentary. Maybe you want to do those like that at first. And then with the left hand, the first way was obviously 5 3 1, and that works okay. But I would do 5 3 2 and then 1 3 2 1 3 2. So it's 5 3 2 1 3 2 1 3 2 from there. Some of the ones are different with the alternate fingering. With the E flat, I would do like 2 1 2 4 1 2 4 1 2 4. Like I said, I do a whole lesson on just this pretty much. And then for the left hand, I would do 3 1 2, or 3 1 3 2 1 3 2 1 3 2. So once you get into the black key chords, it gets a little bit different. And then when you do, let me see. Actually, inversions don't really matter because you're using the same fingering, except like say I'm using C major, right? We did root position. But this time I'm going to do a first inversion. So the only difference I'm going to make is I'm going to play the same fingering, except I'm going to leave out the first note. Like that. So for white key keys, it's the 1 2 3 for the right hand, and then 5 is your first one, and it's 3 2 1 3 2 1. Now for the black key keys, It's a little bit different, but we will go over there at some point. I gave you some of them tonight. So there's your like mini lesson on that. Okay, is that how you do the scales? I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. Because with the scales, with the white key ones or the black key ones, they're different. Yeah. It depends. It depends, Rich. You can do the like I said, the first one that I said, or you can do the second one that I said, and then some people use different ones. If you have a Hanon book and they have them in there, I would use those. Those are usually pretty good. Or any kind of like if you have a scales and arpeggios book that I've showed on the stream before, that would be perfect as well. I don't know if I have any in sight from here. I do not. I think I need to order some more. All my students, I've given them all away. Theme from Jurassic Park. All right, this is the last song one I'm gonna take. Let's see. So, thanks everybody for coming out. If you just joined us, we're just kind of hanging out tonight. So you can usually expect from a lot of these live streams for me to teach a lesson, and then I take some questions about the lesson or some random stuff, and then I come out with videos later that are like more well edited together about the topics. Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on a second. So it's mostly good. There's a little bit of hard part in the middle there. Of course, I would practice that a few times. Yeah, it is really nice. It is really nice. So, yeah, I'm glad I was able to play some nice songs for everybody today. Sorry I couldn't play all of them, since some of them were a little bit more difficult. But I think we had a good time tonight playing some various songs. I'll take some any last minute questions. Oh, thank you, Toby. Thanks for coming out. Great to have you with us, and have a pleasant sleep. It must be that is pretty late. I rarely stay up that late, but you know, if you want to attend a piano class, that's totally awesome. And I'm glad you could really make it out. So I thank you for staying up, and you have a great evening. Do I recognize it? What, the Jurassic Park thing? I know Jurassic Park. What did you mean by that, Chess? Do you mean Jurassic Park? Is there homework for this week? No, I don't think so. Um, Only because, like I said, this was supposed to be like more of a laid back thing for me. So if you can think of something for homework, we'll do that. Uh, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Your job for next time is to come up. I don't know. Is to play a song. Well, we did that already. Yeah, yeah, I recognized it. Yeah, Shesk, I am pretty good at that. Or I mean, I'm pretty well attuned to those movies, or well, man, I can't even think of words. I'm familiar with those movies. There you go. That's a good word. I didn't think the new one was quite as good as the old ones, though. I really like the first one probably the best. This week's homework. Well, since we're not meeting again until not Sunday, but the Sunday after that, I believe that's what it is. Let me see what the next lesson is. That'll probably give me some ideas. So, anybody just tuning in, if you go to lessonsontheweb.com and go to free services and click on community, it gives you what we're talking about. So, we're on break July the 3rd, and then July the 8th, we're still on break. The 10th, we're still on break. Never mind, we're still on break the 10th. And then we're going to come back on the 15th. So, that's pretty much 2 weeks from today. So we had one today, and then we're like boom, 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 all for those three. And then we're coming back Friday the 15th, and then we have them on a fairly regular basis for most of July. We're taking off 1 week at the end of July. But here's what you can expect. So we are doing how arpeggios work. Oh, we are doing an arpeggios lesson, Rich. So we'll go into more detail about the fingering in that lesson. So I guess bring any questions with you about arpeggios with you to that live stream. Ask the question about fingers again, and we'll definitely talk about it then. I'll be, very prepared when we do that one. And then the community spotlight is on Sunday the 17th. So you're going to share your stories about learning piano. So, think of any stories you have to share. We'll probably discuss on the Friday maybe setting up a Skype call to do that, but I need to figure out how to do that over the piece of software I use. I know it can be done. Sorry about that. But we'll plan for that, and then it looks like I'm explaining the circle of fifths. So I guess the only homework you have, because we're kind of on break, so take a break a little bit. Play. I mean, obviously practice and everything you're working on. Work through the website. From the trial that I gave you, and then I guess just work on arpeggios maybe a little bit. So everybody's homework for next time is to work on arpeggios. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you don't know what an arpeggio is, look up what is an arpeggio, and maybe that's enough. I think that would be fine. And then if you know what an arpeggio is, try mastering arpeggios, maybe 5 different ones. So what I mean by that is like maybe C major, and like maybe go up 2 octaves. And then so that was one, right? And then maybe I'd do D major next. And do it both hands, by the way, if you're able to. So that was 2. And then pick maybe like another one. E flat maybe. There's 3. And then pick maybe a minor or 2. C minor. That was 4. And then maybe, just for simplicity's sake, maybe B minor. So 2 octave arpeggios, do it for 5 different keys, and bring any questions you have with you to the next stream. So there you go. There's the homework. I think that works perfectly since it fits in with what we're doing for next time. So that makes a lot of sense. Maybe I'm still working out the whole homework thing. So probably what I'll do for the live streams, I'll probably give you the homework for like the topic of the next one. And that makes sense since you'll come to that, and then you'll share whatever you have, and it will fit right in with the lesson that we are discussing. I did watch that one. Oh, I didn't watch it in more detail though, Rich. I know. I'm sorry. I told you I'd say that. I'd not say that. Do that. Man, I cannot even think. So I can do that. I can actually do that tomorrow because I have a couple of lessons canceled in the morning. So hopefully I will have time then. Sorry about that. I remember now that I told you I would do that like last week. But no, I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but I will do that. And I will post that somewhere. I'm trying to figure out, because I was going to post it in the tutorial I was going to do, but then it was going to make the video too long. And I'm like really trying to make my videos like really concise. So maybe I'll post it. Maybe I'll just say like, oh, hey, everybody, this is Rich. I can at least post it on social media, that video. But anyway, you're right. I have to like kind of get back to you on talking about that. So just give me a chance. And I will get to it soon. I've been unbelievably busy with everything, and so we have a break coming up, so I will do it then. I'll try to do it before the 4th of July. That would be fair, since that's kind of a seasonal song. Yeah, you're welcome, Rich. I have watched it a few times. I even watched it a few more times after the first time I saw it, but I didn't really look at all the things I could comment on. All right, everybody. I think it's wow. It's 8:59 already, so I'm gonna call it a day today. Like I said, I'm not even thinking right. I think I'm just so tired. I need a good night's sleep, and we'll go from there, and then I'll get everything sorted out. So we will meet again on Friday the 15th. I'll have a nice, good long rest, and I'll come back at it 100% for everybody. And before then, now don't be wrong, even though we're on break for the live stream, new videos you can expect Friday at 2 p.m., just like we did today. And then probably peppered throughout the week. Like, there'd probably also be a good chance for me to look through old recordings and look for topics that we've talked about, and then construct a video about that and then send that out. So that would be a good chance for me to do that. So any last minute questions, anybody? So thank you, as always, for attending the live stream tonight. And we will meet again on the 15th. Have a great Independence Day if you live in the States. If not, enjoy whatever is coming up, or, just enjoy your life in general. So let's see. and Shesk make that video. Yeah, Shesk. Well, no, I'm just kidding. I don't want to get on you because I know you've been busy as well. I know you've been telling me like all of the things you've been doing, moving and things like that. That's all right, Chess. So I tell you what, when we come back, we'll plan something else there, and then I'll showcase if you want me to. Your video on the channel somewhere, and I think I'm going to post Rich if it's okay with you. I'm going to post your video to the at least to the Facebook page. I'm still trying to just figure out how to work it in with the channel, but I can at least post on social media, say, oh hey, this is a student of mine, and this is what he's able to do. If that works for you. Okay, great, great. And I know you guys have said that before. I just want to make sure so I don't post it and then it's like, oh no, what happened? But anyway, have a great holiday, guys, and thanks as always for the support and coming out to like almost every one of these. Both of you have missed probably maybe one. I don't know if Rich has missed any, but I know both of you haven't missed very many at all. We need to get Manny back. I don't know where he's been, but you know, it's nice to always have some new names in here as well. And we'll continue brainstorming ideas for this live stream. So anyway, have a great weekend. Have a great couple of weeks, and I'll see you on the 15th. And then obviously you'll see me around the channel as I put out videos. So thank you so much, guys, and girl, if anybody's here, any girls are here. And thank you for your support, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. So thanks a lot.